Welcome back, everyone. This is Julie, and this is Two Non-Critics and a Cat. And that's it, because this is the start of the 3 weeks that we will spend without Federica, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is Martina, this is my sister. Hi, Martina, how are you?
Yeah, hello. Oh, good. She's going to fly tomorrow away from us for 2 weeks.
Yes, so she's going to lose,
she won't be with us for
3 episodes. And she said, I'm going to miss you guys very much. And we said that we're going to mention you every single episode. So this is the first mention. But yeah, she's going for a nice holiday. So hopefully she'll come back relaxed so she can support our yap.
This was a glorious week, I can say.
I can
Definitely
say
glorious week. We had the IFTA awards first, the BAFTA awards last, but most importantly, the trailer for Peaky Blinders was released, and it was absolutely magnificent. And we are super hyped for it. And we're going to a Q&A at the BFI, which will follow for the podcast as well, with Stephen Knight and Cillian Murphy celebrating Peaky Blinders. So they will talk about the whole series and the film. And we get to see it on the 6th of March as well. And we'll talk about it just right after we see it. So before anyone can see it on Netflix. We won't do a spoiler episode for sure, because obviously most people won't have seen it yet by that time, but we will talk about it for sure. And then probably we'll do another spoiler episode.
We're gonna be doing a spoiler episode and a spoiler-free episode, and maybe another spoiler-free episode that's spoiler-free.
Yeah.
So basically we're gonna be doing 16 episodes on Peaky Blinders. No, I'm joking.
But the trailer was absolutely magnificent,
gorgeous,
and
yes.
we're all in for all the content that Netflix is dropping every day.
I probably have seen the same videos over and over and over again. I'm not complaining. So
yeah, there's millions of views for this video, so we're not alone. We're so excited. Yes, this week will be magical.
Absolutely, be waiting for the return of Tommy Shelby.
Oh yeah, and so in my family we're doing a rewatch, by the way, because my husband watched the trailer of the movie and he was like, I want to see the series now.
I'm doing a rewatch of House of the Dragons because I want to watch House of the Dragons and then A Night of the Seven Kingdoms again and then Game of Thrones, just so you know.
It's gonna be impressive.
But yeah.
And
we got a quick little episode today. Just because
the BAFTA were yesterday.
To comment a little bit on the BAFTAs.
Yes, we wanted to comment on the winners of the BAFTA, basically. So, there were a few surprises.
Yes.
And some certainties, I would say. So, I don't know. Let's go in order with what I see here. So first of all, I have screenplay. So we have adapted screenplay and we have original screenplay. So for adapted screenplay, One Battle After Another won, which for me was a bit of a surprise because I thought Amnet would win. Yeah. But no, it didn't. So was it a surprise for you as well, or
I genuinely didn't think that One Battle After Another was going to win a lot of things, but just because of my understanding of the movie and also the fact that I didn't particularly like it, I think it's a good movie, but it's I don't think it's artistically ready to go to Oscars or Grammys or BAFTAs or awards or anything like that. So I was very surprised, honestly. They won a lot of things, but most of all, at the end, we'll talk about the category that I thought it was going to be insane. But yeah, I was shocked.
Right, for original screenplay.
Yes.
There were no surprises.
No, absolutely no.
Because we wanted Sinners to win, and it did win. I mean, it would have been, I think, I don't know, shocking if it didn't.
No, there's
that screenplay is incredible.
There's generally the same scene over and over again that is basically the start of I Lied to You. And it's the bus hits, and then there's the other protagonist that says the story of the music that can bring back people. I think that the screenplay should have gone to him just for that phrase. So we did speak about this. The first 10 words that were in the movie were absolutely insane. So
yeah, I definitely agree. It was a great screenplay and deserved. Then the other thing that actually shocked me slightly was not because it didn't deserve it, but I really thought Sinners was gonna win cinematography and editing. One battle after another won. I thought Sinners would win. I mean, again, it's not like it's not deserved. These movies are quite close in terms of quality, but it's I was expecting Sinners to
Are they
win.
close in quality?
They are. I think they are, yes.
I don't think that One Battle After Another was so deemable of award. I don't know. I keep thinking about that.
I really enjoyed it. Like
I did enjoy it. That's the point.
Yeah.
I just don't think it was deemable of awards. That's it.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, they all won some. So it was quite, you know, distributed, let's say. Animated film was won by Zootropolis 2, which I don't think that will happen at the Oscars because there's K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Here, it wasn't even nominated. I was a bit confused.
I think it's what's the category for this one?
Animated film.
Weird.
Yeah, it wasn't even
Animation or
nominated.
something?
And the funny thing is, they actually performed.
Yeah.
So I don't
performed
know. I was a
Golden.
bit confused about that, but whatever. And then costume design, production design, and makeup were won by Frankenstein, which honestly, it was great. Super deserved. Costume and makeup for me were expected. Production design,
Not much.
yeah, no, I mean, it should have won Frankenstein. Come on, it's the best
For me,
one.
Frankenstein should have won a lot more, but apparently
Yeah.
everybody stopped it.
Yeah, but anyway, it's we 100% agree. And then director Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. At this point, he won everything, DJ included. He's going to win the Oscar. I can predict that 100%. He's going to win the Oscar. I'm sorry that Chloe Zhao didn't for Hamnet, because I thought she would probably win the BAFTA and Paul Thomas Anderson win the Oscar, but that didn't happen, which is fine, I guess. It's weird that she didn't win anything. She didn't win screenplay either, adapted screenplay, but they won Best British Film.
Yes. As a collective.
Yes, so that was good. And then now the biggest shock, I would say, the biggest non-shock was Jessie Buckley winning leading actress, which was
predicted by the face that Cillian Murphy made when he opened the
this
envelope.
guy, he just makes me die. He's one of the best actors in the world. But then when it's down to
Irish
reading
people.
the name of who's winning, his face. You know, we were watching it together, and as soon as you open the letter, the envelope,
She looks at
I
me and she goes,
said,
"Jessie Buckley."
looking at his face, I said, Jessie Buckley. Because he smiled like with his eyes. It was
No,
like,
Martina literally went, Jessie Buckley. And he went, Jessie Buckley.
yeah, and he
I'm
went,
like,
Jessie
okay.
Buckley. And I was like,
okay,
this
we
guy
got
is
that.
just hilarious. He cannot pretend in real life, only
I
for
mean, he's a
living.
fellow compatriot, so it would be understandable.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, that was of historical significance because obviously we had the first Irish man to win leading actor in the history of the BAFTA and in the history of the Oscars. It was to give the award to the first now Irish woman to win a leading actress and most likely to win the Oscar as well. So Cillian and Jessie are the first Irish man and woman to win an Oscar for leading roles in the history of their country. So, you know,
Talking about history, Marty Supreme is the most snubbed movie.
yeah, Marty Supreme has the record for the most losses in the BAFTA history, which
Per nomination. So it's hilarious to think about,
and
but at the same time, I think that after this year, Timothée Chalamet will go back to just not coming back
I think he'll retire or something for a while, like I'm kidding.
He's like,
He
I'll
never
come
will.
back.
He never will. He's got a big ego, I have to say. Um, Leading actor was the biggest surprise.
Yeah.
Because Robert Aramayo, who I really like, and he was the only thing I liked. You remember, because we talked about this on the podcast actually. He was the only thing I liked in the Rings of Power. He was Lord Elrond, young Lord Elrond
Yeah.
in the Rings of Power, and he's literally the only thing I liked about that
You're not the
series.
first one to say that, by the way, so.
It was absolutely fantastic. And he won leading actor for I Swear, which is this movie where he interpreted
Tourette.
yes, a man with
Syndrome
the
of Tourette.
Tourette syndrome, and he was absolutely amazing. Also, there is a controversy now because actually the man was present at the ceremony, and he was the shouts that we heard. Sometimes it was him.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Alan Cumming, who was the presenter, he apologized for something that he said. He said
that's what it was.
yeah, he said a racial slur against Michael B. Jordan when he got on stage.
Oh my God, I saw that. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I didn't connect the thing.
Yes, and
Oh,
Alan
no.
Cumming apologized for it, but it was all so confusing because as much as we heard someone raising their voice, but we didn't exactly understand what they were saying, so we didn't catch that it was a racial slur against
No, apart
Michael
from the
B.
fact that I
Jordan.
didn't catch that at all.
So when he apologized for he said the Tourette syndrome, whatever, I was like, what is he talking about? This is so inappropriate because Robert Aramayo just won for that when he
Literally,
apologized.
I was
and
so
like,
confused by the whole thing because do you remember that I said at the start? Do you remember that I said at the start
yeah,
of
he
the
said
ceremony?
who's shouting.
And I said, who is heckling the BAFTAs?
Yeah,
Because it sounded like someone was genuinely heckling the BAFTAs.
Yeah.
But they gave no explanation whatsoever. I didn't know the movie was was actually in the category. So I have no
the
idea what he
guy,
spoke about.
the person who inspired the movie was there,
That's
obviously,
insane
to celebrate.
because they didn't explain anything and they didn't
No,
say
they could
at
have just said it at the beginning or put a disclaimer or something,
anything.
whatever.
No, but anything, even the disclaimer wasn't necessary. It was just like I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
anyway, he ended up apologizing, which also is a controversy in itself because they were like, I mean, you just celebrated a movie about that and you had to apologize.
Yeah, of course. So why does he
it
have
was
to
a bit-
apologize?
Bit weird, anyway. But honor to him, Robert Aramayo won against Timothy Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Jesse Plemons, and Michael B. Jordan. And honestly, he was dying, and his father was about to have a heart attack, which gave me a lot of joy. Not because I want him to die, but like, it's just his joy gave me a lot of joy. He was literally
He was very
like
excited.
crying all his tears, and he was so proud of his son. And Aramayo as well was just in shock, in complete shock, which I understand. I was in shock as well, and I was winning. So that was really, really, really nice. It was kind of a highlight. Really, if you think
Now
about
that
it.
you made me think about it, I saw that news on Instagram today like 4 times, and I didn't understand what they meant. I just saw the picture of Michael B. Jordan and generally something saying about something, and I was like, what is happening? And now you just made me think about it.
I actually read it first on American outlets, not even on British ones, and then today I read it on
You know what's funny? That I genuinely had no idea that this happened. So how is this a heavy problem? Like,
It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many people have actually not even understood that there was like someone saying something? Imagine hearing the words. Like, I did not hear a single thing.
To be honest with you, the thing is, I think nobody did. Like, if Alan Cumming did not apologize, which we all heard that, and I was so confused. I was like, what is he what is he talking about?
Yeah, no, genuinely, I was so confused.
If he didn't do that, nobody would have noticed,
No,
and they could
nobody would
have
have noticed. That's
just
what I'm
they
saying.
could have just talked to Michael B. Jordan during the break and explained to him the situation, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Does he
I don't know. I
know?
don't. Well, I guess he knows now, because I don't know. I think he heard it. I
It
don't. I
doesn't.
don't
Michael B.
know.
Jordan
Even
doesn't
though,
strike me as someone who would actually get
oh, he's
offended.
fantastic. So I don't think
Yeah, that's what
he's.
I'm saying. You would understand that it's a pathology, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, of course. Staying on the actors, supporting actor, supporting actress were won by two of the Sinners cast. Sean Penn,
Yes.
supporting actor, which, I mean, what can we say about him? He was it was a surprise for me because I thought Stellan Skarsgård would win, but then in
He's been
terms
very
of
good, but
performance, if you think about it, Sean Penn was phenomenal.
no, he's been very good in sentimental value, but it hasn't been. Maybe it was not the right year to get sentimental value out. I think it's very pretty as a movie, so.
I think he won. I still think Skarsgård will win the Oscar. I
Has
don't
he
think.
ever?
No, that's why I think he will. Sean Penn won two Oscars already. He's not even an actor, really. Like he's an artist. He does a lot of stuff.
He
Acting is not.
smokes. He
Acting is
smokes at the
not his.
BAFTAs.
Really.
It was at the SAG, yeah.
Who?
It was at the SAG Awards. Did you not see him?
The SAG.
Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, I think it was
I
the
don't
SAG.
remember.
Yeah.
No.
No, there's a meme
Anyway,
about it.
but the other thing that was unexpected and we shouted like crazy
Yes.
was supporting actress Wunmi Musaku for Sinners. We absolutely love this. We thought Teyana Taylor was winning, to be honest, even though now at this point this is a very open race at the Oscars because Wunmi Musako won for Sinners at the BAFTA and Teyana Taylor won the Golden Globes and
I was at the Golden Globes, yeah.
and then God, I don't remember. Amy for Weapons. What's the name?
If I had legs, I'll kick you. That's the movie. That's the
No.
movie.
Ah, yeah, there is another one. You're right. That one.
yeah.
Ross Byrne won something, and then but there is even another one that I don't remember. But anyway, the point is that there were four
That
awards.
there's 4 people and 4
and
different awards.
have been won
Yeah,
by
they've
four.
been won by 4
Emmy.
different people, yeah.
Yeah, they have been won by 4 different people. So basically, this is very open. I hope she will win because she absolutely deserves it. But yes, this is quite an open one. What do you think?
Discussion. No, definitely. There's like, that's what we call like being balanced in having no sweep and sweep. But at the same time, it's like, for prediction, these things are the worst because like there's literally 4 awards given to 4 different people
Yeah.
for 4 different performances and 4 different characters.
Yeah.
What are you aiming for? But
That
yeah, I
was
get it.
super interesting, I have to say.
But
Then
it wasn't expected because of prediction on how seemed like Tiana was gonna win everything. But I was very happy just because like, come on, you've seen her in that movie.
yeah, I have to
Like,
say
she
that
would have said
I
3 words and I would have given her an Oscar.
yeah, I was very surprised, like in a positive way, because honestly, we wanted her
course.
to win. We said it, even Feds and I, when we did the One Battle After Another episode, which was the previous one. We talked about her and all the supporting actors as being very worth it of
Yes.
being awarded because they were
Definitely.
amazing. So the last two that I want to, well, obviously, Mr. Ludwig Göransson won the BAFTA for original score for Sinners, and then the last two I want to mention are special visual effects. So this year, Industrial Light and Magic managed to snatch it from Double Negative because they won for Avatar: Fire and Ash, which is, I think it's very deserved. And then Sound F1 won, which this is something I predicted as well, and I think
Incredibly
they will
deserved.
win the Oscar as well. And so to finish everything, well, Amnet won British film. We already said that, but that's pretty much all they won. They won that and Jessie Buckley, which it was a bit shocking to me because being the British Academy Awards, I thought Amnet would have won a lot more.
Yeah,
but it didn't, and they went with a very American movie because One Battle After Another won a lot of them. He won 5, I think. No, because he won adapted screenplay. He won the 2 supporting actors, the director,
and the best film,
and the film, and which is editing and cinematography. I think he won 7 actually.
Yeah, so it's crazy to me that One Battle After Another won the best film against Sinners.
Yeah, he won a lot. He won a lot. I mean,
as complexion, I think it's insane that movie won against Sinners.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's mad. I think it's actually, they're very close, I think, and they're very different as well.
I don't think they're very close at all, and I don't think they're very. I think they're worlds apart. I think they're very different, and I also
they are, yeah. In terms of topics, they're very different. Like in terms of style, they're completely different. What I'm saying is they're very close in terms of quality to me, but you have to think we're living in crazy times, and One Battle After Another talks about racism
exactly what I was saying.
Immigration and all of that.
That's exactly what I was saying literally 10 seconds ago. I have to admit, it must be political.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not that it's political. It's that obviously, in general, the more you go high with education, and like the smartest you are, the more normally you are involved in like understanding politics and so on, and so I believe that both academies are quite, into this political kind of climate in which we live. And even though it's the British Academy, apparently, I mean, they have been quite struck by One Battle After Another, even though, I mean, it's not that we are immune by this, because, I mean, Julie, if you think about it, what am I doing now in this country? The British citizenship. Yeah. Why am I doing it? Because
I don't know.
I'm quite scared that the next election, not scared, but like,
Yeah, no, I understand.
that we might go the American way with Farage and all these people. And so I'm like, you know what? Let me just get my British citizenship, because this is where here is where I belong and where I want to live, where I chose to live, where my house is, where my family is,
you have the
my job and everything.
You can stay.
Yes, so it's not like we are very immune by
no,
this.
No, absolutely not.
And we had Brexit, which was born on this kind of feeling of, kind of a bit of
animosity towards anybody else in the world, apart from like the English.
Yeah, so exactly. And to be fair,
I'm not saying
there
that
wasn't
we are
a British movie that talked about this kind of themes, topics. So I think they just went for one battle after another.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's very on brand to have it right now, this movie. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say this like, oh, look, this is the problem that we're facing. Let me do a movie about it. Which, by the way, was adapted, apparently, which I didn't know. One Battle After Another is adapted by a book that's called, like, Vinland or something. And, yeah, so it was very convenient, that's the word. It was very convenient to have it brought at the BAFTAs and at the Oscars, but at the same time, I think that Sinners, artistically, is more beautiful than One Battle After Another.
Oh, me too. 100%.
That's what I was going to say.
Me too,
like, I feel like politically they're similar. I'm sure they share the same like Venn diagrams about politics and thematics. But at the same time, I think artistically it's way more beautiful to be winning.
Yeah,
like,
I
as a
even
movie.
though I have to be honest with you, I will rewatch both of them because one battle after another made me die laughing.
Yeah.
DiCaprio, for as much as I've seen that kind of performance before from him,
Yeah.
but he was amazing. Like
Yeah,
he
of course.
made me
Cannot deny.
die. Like the bit that is like he turns to Benicio del Toro and he goes, "Viva la revolución!"
That's so funny, honestly.
The part with
You
the
look
on
at a
the
white
phone
ass
call,
man and just saying that
the
is just the
phone call
funniest
with
thing.
the password stuff. Honestly, it just made me die.
Yeah. No, I agree.
The whole thing made me die. And while Sinners, I would rewatch it for the pleasure of my eyes. You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. Like, I would watch it because I wanted to have another experience, like a supernatural experience with my own body with the movie. One battle after another, I wouldn't
Yeah.
rewatch it.
The music.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, if I think about it, it's always like in 5 years, will I remember one battle after another? Absolutely no. Will I remember Sinners? Absolutely yes.
I think I'll
think that
remember
comes a
them
lot
both, and I
I
also
think that
think
comes a
that
lot with music for me.
yeah. I
'Cause
think
I
I
was
remember them both,
dead.
but I also think there won't be like movies that I'm like, oh, they were a masterpiece, you know?
I think that scene from Sinners that he sings "I lied to you," I think is gonna be etched into my brain like a Etch a Sketch. Honestly,
Yeah, I mean,
it's just gonna be in.
yeah. I mean, there
That's
are
what I'm
elements
saying.
I think in Sinners that are quite powerful.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
read the entire episode on it, but
Yeah. And but I'm super happy that Ryan Coogler won original
too.
screenplay because honestly
Absolutely.
I would give him the Oscar for original screenplay for the first 10 lines of that
Yeah.
script.
That's what I'm saying. Like the way he just writes down like the dialogues and the monologues and like the entire story
Yeah.
of the movie before it even starts out to unravel is beautiful.
Yeah, he's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. So this is all for this episode because
Yes.
this episode we're doing like a quick flash comment. Now,
Also because we've done 55 nominations over the years, so we don't want to do the same episode
yeah,
once a year.
exactly. So next episode we will do our Oscars predictions.
Yes.
And we will probably start the episode telling you a bit about the event that we are going to follow, which is the
Q&A.
Celebrating Peaky Blinders Q&A with Stephen Knight. Peaky Blinders.
Blinders.
Q&A with Stephen Knight and Cillian Murphy.
They don't blind anymore. They are just bland.
I'm just tired. I'm like, can't.
The white blinders were
And then we will do our Oscar predictions without fads, which is a bit sad.
We'll do a round of...
I'll tell her to send us our predictions so we can
with Federica,
read them.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then the 10th of March, we'll finally do our Peaky episode, the Immortal Man, because we will have seen the movie. So
we're still going to be talking about Peaky Blinders for like 3 weeks, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what we meant. We mean to do. And then we're all back. All team is back when we are talking about the Oscars, which is 2 days after the Oscars happen. We have our episode on the Oscars with the whole team back, and then we are on the bride. Yeah,
there's also going to be a lot of things actually coming out.
Yeah, which the first we talk about after the Oscars is The Bride with Christian Bale and Jessie Buckley.
Yes.
Fresh of hopefully winning an Oscar. But let's not jinx it.
Well,
but
let's hope.
Our whole family jinxed it because honestly they've been on Irish news for like 3 months already.
Irish news.
All of them, Anyway, it was great to be together.
And now,
we'll see you next week.
Now we do an Irish goodbye. Done.
Slan.